Well, good morning, everybody. I am here at 18 Karat Reggae. Found something interesting, which goes along with my line of thought about the wall, about Trump's wall. So let's read the article. Donald Trump's wall is not to keep Mexicans out, it's to keep Americans in. That's right. And there he is, the man of the hour. See that? Here. Well, I like that again. Donald Trump, the of America. That's what he's doing. Donald Trump is raping America. Alright, whatever. I'm sure YouTube liked that statement, but I don't care. Let's continue. So oh, what a weirdo, man. Well, whatever. So much has been said about the super high wall along the Mexican border that is being touted by Donald Trump. Some are in agreement of the proposed wall, some are not. But almost everyone is being misled by the real purpose of the wall. Donald Trump's proposed wall will not be built to keep Mexicans out. That will just be a side effect. The purpose, right here, the purpose of the wall is to keep Americans in, as many Americans will be trying to escape America with what is coming down the pipeline. And it's not just the chip, okay? This article talks about the chip. But what is coming down the pipeline, we all know what's going on. Okay, the culling of the population, all right? All these not so natural disasters. People need a place to escape to, all right? And this article goes into the RFID chip, but let me read it, okay? But this pipeline is a big pipeline. I'm not talking an oil pipeline, okay? So I'm going to repeat that. The purpose of the wall is to keep Americans in, as many Americans will be trying to escape America with what is coming down the pipeline. If you think 9/11 and everything that transpires after, it is not hard to believe that there will come a time when people, especially Americans, all right, will be required to have some form of RFID implanted somewhere on their bodies. Although many claim that they will never accept the chip, the government will go through extreme measures to make it almost impossible for individuals to avoid having the chip implanted. Here is the scenario the government might use to force people to accept the RFID chip. Have you ever watched the news and hear something like, the Israeli army killed 3 suspected militants today, or the U.S. military killed 5 insurgents today? You know what that means. It means that they're not sure if these people are really militants or insurgents. But rather than take any chances, they just kill them. Similar to how the NYPD and other police departments treat black men. Now we can expand on color here, okay? They are treating everybody like that. Alright, so check this. America attacks Iran, and in return, Iran let loose their terror cells in America. Oh, by the way, we know who the terror cells are in America. They're the ones ruining the country. That's right. Now you have terrorists driving all over the place, and I love this next sentence. Cops are afraid. Cops are afraid to approach cars, even in routine traffic stops, because they fear it could be suicide bombers. Oh, load of bullshit. Cops fearful. Oh my God. So what are we supposed to do? I'll become cop sympathizers? Not me. Sorry. They're not out to protect us anyway. So, Alright, so anyway, so cops are afraid to approach cars even in routine traffic stops because they fear they'll get blown up. The next thing you know, 3 suspected terrorists were killed today. It's not just news coming from the Middle East. It's happening in America. Of course, a lot of innocents are being killed, especially the ones with brown complexion. To combat this, the government asks that everyone goes through the same background check that the airport screeners go through. Everyone who passes this check implant will be implanted with an RFID that law enforcement can read from miles away. If you fail to take the background check and get implanted with the chip, you become fair game for law enforcement or the military to take out if they think you are a threat. Of course, Christians and others who believe in the Bible will be avoiding the RFID chip at any cost and want to leave the United States. Well, don't limit that to the Bible-reading Christians, okay? That's not a limited sentence. Or whatever. Alright, I am not a Christian. I am nature-based. I'm spiritual. I believe in the divine. And I don't want this chip. Alright, so anyways, people will be trying to avoid this chip and want to leave the United States, but the problem is, without the chip, you are on the no-fly list. So you won't be able to leave the country by airplane. And if you want to leave the United States, the next option is to flee to Mexico. Alright, now, it's not all about the RFID chip. Look at all the man-made natural disasters. Okay, anything. You know, hypothetically, if Yellowstone blows, most of the United States, or at least over here on the West Coast, are going to want to leave the country to get to safer places like Mexico. But we won't be able to leave because there will be a big old wall there. Okay, so we're not be able to escape anything. They are boxing us in, slowly but surely. Okay, we are becoming prisoners in our country. So, this makes a whole lot of sense to me. Alright, this makes probably the most sense of anything regarding that wall. And you know what? Good luck climbing over Donald Trump's great big wall. Alright, everybody. Thank you for listening and have a great day. Bye-bye.